Hello YouTube, this is Sim Basketball Operator bringing you an NBA 2K14 Association commentary. And yes, this is the introduction to my 2K14 association with the Toronto Raptors. The reason for choosing the Raptors was because mainly I didn't want to pick a Central Division team, and I wanted to pick a team that wasn't necessarily in total rebuild mode, but was in a state of flux where they either can shoot for the playoffs and build with the core they have, or they can tear it down and completely restart. So here I'm just going to choose the Toronto Raptors. They're moderately rated in 2K. I still think Rudy Gay is overrated in this game. They're 23rd overall, 21st on offense, and 20th on defense. Their main players are Rudy Gay at 86, Lowry at 83, and DeRozan at 77. The thing about the Toronto Raptors is that they're mainly kind of an ISO team. They do better. Each player usually does better with the ball in their hands. They're not really a cohesive unit yet, and they got a lot of athleticism. So my starters are going to be Lowry, DeRozan, and Gay, Amir Johnson, and Valanciunas in the post, Hans Rose the sixth man, Augustine and Terrence Ross are going to be my main role players. Aaron Gray is the backup center, and that's the big weakness on this team is I kind of want to acquire another backup center. And then you got an overrated Landry Fields at 74, and he's going to be starting off listed as a role player. We'll see how that works out, but as you can tell by the ratings, there's just not a lot of minutes to go around at the wing positions, especially considering I want to develop Terrence Ross into a better player, and hopefully one of those wings can remain a fixture on this team. So I did load a 2K draft class. It's pretty good, and I'll be making adjustments to that on the way. Dwayne Casey and Johnny Davis are our two coaches. Our NBA scouts getting paid $8 million, which is the main reason why I do not have a lot of space to hire some scouts. So I'm hiring some F-level, B potential scouts just so that I can cover all the prospects in this draft class because it is quite extensive. And now we're in the rotation. I don't like to overplay my starters, but Rudy Gay will be getting 36 minutes a game. Jonas Valanciunas is a little bit underrated in my opinion. I think he deserves to be at least in the 70s. That's just me jumping on the bandwagon because he had a very good summer league performance and a good performance with the Lithuanian national team. Landry Fields, I'm not going to have him start at like 12 minutes, and this could become a problem because his morale could dip because he's given a 74 overall rating. More on him a little bit later. Most likely in this association, I will not be keeping all three, if not maybe just one of the three, Terrence Ross, DeMar DeRozan, and Rudy Gay. The reason why is because, like I said earlier, they're more isolation guys. They do better with the ball in their hands. None of them are prolific three-point shooters. Sorry about butchering that word. And not all of them are that committed to defense either. Kyle Lowry's contract does expire at the end of the season, as does DJ Augustine. So our point guards could look completely different next season. Who knows? And the Raptors, also another thing about them is they do not have a rookie. They traded that pick to get Kyle Lowry, and that pick eventually got sent to the Thunder for James Harden. And so they got some young players, no rookies, but they got two rookies from the 2012 class, which is Jonas Valanciunas and Terrence Ross. For this team, the simulation style will be to run and gun, get out on the break, and utilize athleticism. And our goals from the season, of course, is to make the playoffs. So now looking at our salary cap situation, we are over the cap this year, a little bit under the cap next year. But once Rudy Gay's contract expires, we get this massive breakthrough for 2015-16. We can completely remake this team that year. And Rudy Gay has a 19.32 player option. I'm going to correct that. DeMar DeRozan is getting paid $9.5 million over 4 years. That's way too much. And Landry Fields is going to be paid $8.5 million in 2014-15. He's going to have to go. I'm not going to pay someone pay that much for someone who can't really shoot at a wing position. Now here I'm hiring some scouts. cover the main guys in this draft class. That'll be Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, and I'm actually liking Dante Exum as a potential future point guard on this team. So this is the Sim Basketball Operator. Please leave any trade suggestions because there will be a mid-season trade or trades depending on how this team goes. First game is against the Boston Celtics, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.